There are many ways you can determine whether or not you are a simp. Do you have a ton of female friends and find yourself not slanging some peen because you respect women too much? Do you go out of your way for women religiously that don't reciprocate that back towards you? If you answered yes to at least one of these questions, then congratulations, you are a simp and therefore are placed on the bottom of the sexual marketplace. You are a simp if you believe white knighting or other forms of doing the most to get the attention of a woman. If this sounds like you, the question you need to ask yourself is, what have these women done for you to go out of your own way for them? Is it just because they are pretty? You are beyond saving if you are paying money to talk to a girl on OnlyFans. Have you ever asked yourself if that's really a girl you're talking to and not one of her managers or something? Do you really think that hitting her up on OnlyFans will get you laid? If so, I don't know what to say to you other than to call you a pathetic little scoundrel of a simp. Absolutely appalling. There's a fine line between someone looking to get laid and a blatant simp. If you are at a club, for instance, and you see a pretty girl and go up to say hi, this is a normal interaction and is not simping. In fact, this is highly admirable because the girl may reject him, but it takes guts to approach a girl like that. However, if you are the type of guy who lets a girl walk all over you and allow yourself to be manipulated just so you get a sliver of her attention, then you, sir, are a simp and you need to seek God. Being a simp shows you have absolutely no willpower because you are so easily manipulated by something you likely can't even get. You will simp over a girl just for some attention while she's over Chad's house every Friday night, getting her back blown out. It's pitiful. The thing that gets me fired up is the long-distance simping. I briefly talked about it when I mentioned OnlyFans, but the same thing applies to Twitch. Here these girls are playing video games they probably wouldn't have ever played if it weren't for you simps throwing Benjamins at them, just for them to say your name during a live stream. But if you're watching this video and still are in denial of being simp, or are simply not sure whether you are or not, I put together a short list of common characteristics. Number 1. You can't say no to a woman. If a woman asks you something ridiculous and you metaphorically kneel down to kiss her feet, then this is the first sign you are a simp. If you could feed her grapes while she dangles her roast beef labia in your face, you probably would be happy to do it. If she doesn't respect you, please stop chasing her. Number 2. You're frequently buying her gifts. If you have a dull personality and the only way you can attempt to woo a woman is spending your entire weekly paycheck to shower a woman with gifts, then this is the second sign you're a simp. You can't make a girl love you by giving her a ton of gifts all the time. Now, if she is already attracted to you, then obviously this is different. But if gifts is all you got to show for yourself, then I'm sorry, you suck with women. Number 3. Lack of hobbies. A woman likes to know that you know how to have fun. Paradoxically, to get the most amount of women, you need to spend majority of your time not being with them and having interesting hobbies that make you more attractive. When you make women your sole reason for existing, then you will likely not be able to get women. It really is a weird paradox. Number 4. You shower her with compliments. Telling her she looks beautiful periodically is one thing, but if you're constantly complimenting her, she will get annoyed with you. She already knows you have an interest in her if you chose to spend your time with her. There's no need to compliment her every 2 seconds. This is not how you get women to sleep with you. Learn to focus on the moment and have fun with her. That fun you have will far outweigh any compliment. Number 5. You believe you are a nice guy that finishes last. We all know nice guys finish last, and if you have the belief that you are that nice guy that finishes last, then you are a simp. Why would you choose to put that sort of limiting belief on yourself? The reason why these nice guys finish last is because they often have repulsing personalities and social status. Learn to become a respectable man and put this nice guy identity you perceive yourself as behind you. But anyways, that will do it for this video. In summary, don't simp yourself to death and instead become a pimp. Be someone fun that women will want to be around with. Not someone who bends backwards to tend to their every need, even if they can handle some things themselves. Stay hungry, noble men.